Min Yoongi.
Min Yoongi.
Min Yoongi.
Yes, we got another episode of Sushita, and this one,
Okay, you don't understand how excited I was for this one because I love Dr. Romantic
yeah,
as a religion.
yeah.
So
I was waiting to talk about this because I knew that Jan is a huge K-drama enthusiast, and so I was
I'm
like,
I'm a huge fan of hers too.
yeah,
She's so funny,
so funny.
so fucking talented.
Oh, and gorgeous, like
She,
gorgeous.
have you seen her with Im Young Sub in season 3?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have to go back on the Dr. Romantic binge because like the fact that they have 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Because I love K dramas.
Yes.
I love medical shows.
Oh yeah.
So them being both
Together.
and being done so well is like one of my favorite shows of all time. The cast is pristine. The acting is the best. And the storyline is even better. So if you haven't seen Dr. Romantic,
It's a recommendation from Jan.
do it.
Do it.
It's so good. Okay, sorry.
No, I mean, I was waiting for it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let Jan take this.
I am very passionate. So if you haven't seen the Sushita episode, also go and watch it.
Go watch it. I love him like bringing all his like actor friends and stuff now because we've seen from the start of Sushita that like a lot of his friends are musicians, obviously. And I love talking about musicians. Clearly my favorite band is BTS. Like obviously I love musicians, but I love how we're getting more variety now with the people that he's inviting onto the show. Yeah, I love it.
Yoongi really says, like, I'm just gonna invite all my friends.
Yeah. And I think that, like, honestly, here's the thing. BTS, like, as a group can do whatever the hell they want in their company. And so
they've reached a point where
it's like
I'm doing this.
I'm doing this. Like, how are you gonna make this happen? Basically, is the attitude. And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Also with Min Yoongi, I cannot believe it's already been a year since D-Day was announced.
That shit was wild. Okay, so that was typical Min Yoongi, where it's like no warning.
No warning.
Like, I'm going on tour. Tickets are coming out like tomorrow.
What a nutty experience. I remember like watching that live and being like, what are we doing?
There was like no time to prepare.
None. I need time to prepare. As
it's typical of Yoongi, this dude, like the time he'll give you to prepare sometime is like 3 days before. Yeah.
Max.
Just think about like D2 when it came out.
God, it was
we got a D5, D4, D3, D2, it's out. There you go.
Goodbye.
We have 3 days to prepare for something we didn't even know was happening.
I was like, oh, okay.
Him announcing this like out of fucking nowhere
is
so typical.
It's so typical. And then like I like remember we're freaking out in the group chat, obviously. Like between Len and
I knew you guys were. Yeah. It was like
nightmare. And then it's like, okay, where are we going? How long are we staying? How many shows we're gonna go see? Like this is the process. I remember
as soon as it got announced, I knew you were gonna go
100%.
And so the first thing I told you was like, can you please bring me something? Like, please get me a shirt. Please get me something.
Yeah.
I was like, at that point, if everything is sold out, like, bring me a keychain. I don't fucking care. I need something because I cannot physically go.
Yeah, it was nuts. What a nutty time. And then just like prepping for the nightmare that is Ticketmaster and that whole like debacle of nonsense. What a Valentine's Day release.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like, I love you, ARMY.
I love you, ARMY. Here's a gift for you. Like, God.
Fucking wild.
Cannot.
That's what it is.
What a wild time. It honestly, like,
we're still as heated talking about it a year later.
I know. Because I'm not over it. This is the thing. It's like when they announced like permission to dance LA and Vegas. It was just like, we're doing this. Goodbye.
I
like,
had just moved to whenever they announced it. You
What?
remember? I had
do
just
remember.
moved to the US. I was like, I'm going. I was like, I have like no savings after this, but I'm going.
I'm going. Yeah, no, it was nuts. What a nut.
I was not gonna give that up, especially considering that I had like pre-sale.
Yeah.
I was like, this no.
No way.
No.
No way. I know.
I will always remember you being
Nuts.
like, give me your credentials, I'm also going in. We're both on my account.
That's because like I don't know what it is, but like
But I was
when-
also getting fucked over
You
by
were.
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, you were.
Like hard.
Yeah, very much. Like I am really good at getting tickets to things. I don't know why that is.
I
just
usually
am.
too, but because like, I got the first ones, obviously.
Yeah.
Before COVID and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm good for it, but
Ticketmaster.
if
Listen,
the engine is not on your side, you're fucked.
pretty much. Yeah. It was honestly, it was like D-Day ticketing. Like the first day I did not get a code, and then I'm getting prepped because they're releasing tickets. And like I didn't remember that they had released a whole bunch of tickets. I'm getting ready for a night out with my friends. I'm literally mid makeup. I get a text message from Ticketmaster being like, "Hey, you're off the wait list." And I'm like, okay, I guess we're just scrambling
Yep.
all my makeup, logging in, getting ticket, and then I like got like really good seats for the first show of LA. And I remember calling Len because it was her and I going, and she was like, "You got the tickets," and I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "If you texted me, we didn't get the tickets, but if you called me, we got the tickets."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Girl, I got the fucking tickets."
Please.
I'm also like, my friend's here. I gotta go.
I still gotta do my makeup. Bye.
I gotta go. My friend like rolls up, and I'm like trying to like finish. God, like just.
Then you have like an extra best night out because you got tickets.
I was excited. I was happy. I was feeling myself. It was all good.
Yeah, I remember when you told me, I was like, oh my god, I'm getting a shirt. I'm
We're
getting
doing
something
it.
mini.
We're doing it.
It would have
Anyway.
been so wild if I could have gone. I would probably have passed out.
Yeah, I died. Especially because LA was such a crazy show to have Max and Halsey
Oh my god.
come. Like, I can't. Like, that video I will never live that infamous video down, especially because Max knows about that video.
Yeah. He probably has it saved somewhere.
Oh god, I can't even think about it. Like
I do this every time.
Anyway.